Okay. How's it going, Ozoma? What you're seeing right here is not a playthrough. You're seeing a TAS that I made of our route. I wanted to see how fast our route actually is. And I pretty much did this whole thing in 100% speed. I wanted it to be authentic. I did some of it in slow motion, though. Just some of it. I just wanted to check some things in slow motion while I was doing it, but I wound up making a little bit of the game in slow motion. So I think some parts of Ice Cavern, but not in a way that it's like cheating. I mean, this is like this entire level is 100%. Except I did it all with save states. I basically had a save state before every single rat. And right there, I jumped on purpose there to get the best possible pattern here. And I couldn't find the best possible pattern with that. With that particular bike pattern, so I just went with the marble rat statue, which is like the regular one that you always get anyway, so no big deal. You don't need to have I don't need to show the time for 100% perfect RNG, because who gets 100% perfect RNG anyway? Yes, this is tool assisted that I made, and it's just our route. I'm not doing every single dash jump I could come up with. This is just our route. And by our route, I mean mine and TMR's combined. I don't even do all of these tricks. I do that one. That's mine. I came up with that a few days ago. But I want it to be realistic as well, so you know, RNG factors out of the way. Like I didn't do any luck manipulation to get the best RNG every single time. This is basically just what a regular perfect playthrough would look like with, you know, average RNG. And I don't have every single Okay, here we go. I'm about to split here. What? Minus 0.3? Oh, that's right. Because I usually wait a little bit. Because I always had, in order to jump into the warp, you have to have both hands on the controller, so it takes like a second or so to split. And so I had that in mind when I was making the split counter for this. Oh yeah, and I split way late the first time for Karnath Lair, so this one's gonna look different, but the rest will be the same. And right here, while I was making this video, this is where I discovered this. And immediately told TMR about it. Yeah, the -3 is because I was 3 seconds late the first time when I was making that split initially. Oh, period is the hotkey to jump. Okay. Oh, I have to actually click on the window in order to make it work. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Well, I just lost about 1/8 of a second there, but whatever. I was about 1/8 of a second off starting the timer anyway. I forgot that's what happens when you click the top of the FSO window. It actually pauses your game. And yes, that's what that actually looks like. That's what this whole level actually looks like when I have a perfect level. And it's happened before. See, if I were gonna go with luck manipulation here, I would be ground pounding this boss. I'd be hitting him with nothing but ground shots. The kind where I smash downward on him, because that's the fastest way to recover from him. And sometimes you get lucky and you get a few on him after you miss a headbutt and have to hit him with another ground shot. Okay, here we go. Ah, yes, we're back on track. Minus 0.1, no big deal. Oh, hello. Well, this is weird. My mother just arrived in the. Okay, I'm streaming right now, Mom. All right, that's a quick spawn. Oh, right there is where I slowed down because I wanted to see what it was like to walk through the pillars, which I've never been able to do. The only way to do it is to mash the right button 15 times a second. So yeah, you can see the only way I could do that was in slow motion. That's how that fish goes when it's good RNG. I mostly only made this whole thing to see how fast like the route can go, and boy was I surprised when I found out it was sub 13 at this point. But of course, good RNG includes, you know, the fact that this route, or this TAS rather, makes every single dash jump, and there's no way that's ever going to happen in a real run. It being like a near frame perfect maneuver and all. That's about what that looks like when the fish goes well and the spike skip goes well. I made sure to do like 3 punches to account for how long it would take me to realize that I have the right pixel on there. And it was done in 100% too, so. And right here, I don't know if I cheated very much, because, I mean, I could make this part of my route. But, I go deliberately, like, way faster than usual. Normally I delay a little bit, so that the rat will be a little more left. But I think at some point I'll be able to learn to go down really fast and know how fast I'm going down to make the rat spawn right there against the wall. So yeah, my mother's here right now, and I'm gonna have to attend to that after this. But after that, you'll be seeing some epic races between me and TMR. I'm also gonna need to practice Warpless before I do that, because I have not practiced Warpless in God knows how long. Lately, I've been saying "in a God's age." I don't know if like anybody's ever said that before, but it just kind of came out one day, and I've been using that as some kind of weird thing. So I do this whole thing in 100%, and I mentioned this because, I mean, yeah, like Klingerwinger is easy, of course, but switching from NES to emulator really threw me off. Does my mother speedrun? No. I believe somebody asked that to TMR just like a few minutes ago as well. Alright, here we go. This is the new route for the orb fight. You go to the left, all the way to the left. And I deliberately ran back right there just to make him go up, because it takes 5 hits for him to go into phase 2. And I went back on the 4th hit. That way I knew what he was going to do. His first phase is very, very, very predictable. And so he'll always do that every time, so you know what you're expecting on the 4th hit. But you don't know what you're expecting on the 5th hit, so I deliberately go back on the 4th hit right there. And yes, I really do that, which is insane, but yeah, it's the only way to make the cycle of the green platform before it disappears. And would you believe it? You can actually You can actually like kill the orb in under 10 minutes. I've never actually been able to do it in real time, but I've come damn close. There's a spot up here where I miss a dash jump. I don't think it's that one, no. Okay, I make that one. Like, I don't normally do that in a run, but TMR always does, so I included it. But there's one coming up here. That's good. That's what good RNG on the cloud looks like. Right there. I dash jump off of that yellow platform normally, but I didn't do it in this TAS. I forgot about it. And that's, I think, the only mistake that I know of. And it's an extremely tiny, minor mistake. It's nothing. It's like not even a quarter second, so I'm not too concerned about it. Doesn't matter how fast you kill that rhino, you get here just as fast either way. And I went to the right just for shits. I'm pretty sure it's not faster though. Your PB of Mega Man 7. Ooh. Hour 43:15. I gotta watch that. I had no idea that game was that long. Congratulations on your PB. And that cloud is not RNG, it's the same every time. You'll always be able to pass right through them. And a perfect Dark Queen fight. You know, there is a strategy I could use, but it requires some luck, so I choose not to do it this late in the game. So I chose not to do it in the TAS as well. It involves actually jumping up and using ground shots. I should have been keeping count of how many hits on this Dark Queen, but oh well. I just had a what? Okay, this should be the last hit. Okay. And there you go. That's our route, me and TMR's route.